where can you see these rate prices? One of the best ways to see this information is to view information on the inventory calendar. Now, in Roomkey, you can access the inventory calendar from Operations, and you'll go to Inventory Calendar, or you can click F12 on your keyboard. Now, in this database, when I open up the inventory calendar, what it's going to show you is a large grid in the middle here. It's going to show you a list of all of your room types listed vertically along the left-hand side. And then along the top row, it's going to show you the days of the week, starting with the current day. Now, this database has been set up so that I can see both the inventory or availability as well as the current rate price for that room type on today's date. If you do not see your rates listed in the inventory calendar, you can add these rate prices to your inventory calendar from the property module. So I'll show you where that is here in system configuration. If you go to the property module, there we go. Uh, Halfway down the screen, you'll select the Preferences tab. It's right beside the General tab there. And you'll click the Modify button in the top right-hand corner. And then you'll come down here, the second to last checkbox says Display Rates and Inventory Calendar. Go ahead and place a check mark into that checkbox, and that will now ensure that those rates show up in your inventory calendar. Now, this is a global setting. If you change this setting on your workstation for your user, this will apply to other users using other workstations in Roomkey. So it is one thing to make note of anytime you're making changes to the preference settings here in the property module. Once you add that check mark, you can go ahead and click Post to save those changes, and then close the property module. And then I'm just going to click F12 to open up that inventory calendar again. So like I said, this will show you the prices per room type. By default, it'll always show today's date, but if you wanted to see a different date range, if you wanted to specify or maybe look a full month into the future, or if you want to look by specific reservation dates, you can choose an arrival and departure. Your reservation dates off to the right-hand side here, and that will allow you to jump ahead or look at specific date range. The other thing that you can do, if you're just using this 2-week interval here, you can use the date selector on the top right corner to select a specific date. If I want to jump ahead to February, I can see my prices as they're set up for February. Now, the other thing that is default here is that you'll notice that you're using your default client type and the first rate plan that appears in your rate wizard. So this is showing me my best available rate for my leisure client type. So if you wanted to see your rates that are maybe distributed to different client types, maybe your corporate client types, you can take a look at a specific company and take a look at the rates that are distributed for that company itself. So a couple of different ways that you can take a look at your future rates there, a couple of different date ranges. If you wanted to print this information on a document or on a report, whatever your settings are here, when you're ready to print, you can click the print button in the top right-hand corner and that will generate a report for you.